substance, and the topic is acid and base in daily life. Before we start, I have some video for you. You have to watch it, and after the video, I will show you the question. So I will open the video for you.
So today what we'll be doing is doing something called the litmus test. Now to do the litmus test you need litmus paper. And because of the lockdown I don't actually have any litmus paper at home, and went to the chemist and they didn't have any either. So instead I've made litmus paper strips. Now you get red litmus paper and blue litmus paper, and I'll show you why you need both in a second. We're going to stick to the three chemicals that we have been working with all along. Over here, we have bicarbonate of soda, which has been diluted in water. We have lemon juice, which has also been slightly diluted in water. And speaking of water, here is water. So, when we're testing these liquids, we need to use both the red and the blue litmus paper, as you can see over here. The difference with that is the following. When you put blue litmus paper into the base, and you pull it out, the blue litmus paper is blue. So I was thinking of it as the three B's. Blue, base, blue. Doesn't that make sense? The blue remains blue, therefore it is a base. Does that make sense? When you put the red litmus paper in, and you pull it out, the red litmus paper turns blue as well. Remember, blue, base. And therefore, we can tell that bicarbonate of soda is in fact a base. Moving on to lemon juice. If I take the red litmus paper and put it into lemon juice, which we know is an acid, we can see that the red litmus paper.
Okay, now let's go back to our question. For the question number 1, what did you see in the video? Lemon juice. What else? Water. And for the second question, could you give me the name of a sour or bitter drink? Coffee. Orange juice. Lime juice. And now we are done for this part. Next, we will learn about the vocabulary. And the vocabulary for today, I will play the audio for you just one time. You need to listen carefully and repeat after the sound.
Acid.
Your turn. Acid is a substance that tastes sour. As you can see in this picture, what is the name of this drink? Orange juice. And what is the taste of orange juice? Sour. If we put litmus paper into a glass of orange juice, this litmus paper will turn into red. And the next word.
Acid is sour. Base.
The third. Base is a substance that tastes bitter and feel slippery. As you can see in this picture, this is coffee, right? And what is the taste of coffee? The taste of coffee. Bitter. And for the example sentence,
These sour and bitter tastes are caused by acids and bases.
your turn. Very good, student. And the next word.
Litmus.
Your turn. Litmus is a type of paper that used for testing substance including acid and base. Here is an example of litmus paper. Whoever used litmus paper, raise your hand. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And this one, can you guess what is the name of this thing? Indicator. And for the name that most people call this one is a universal indicator.
Litmus.
And the last word.
Indicator.
Yes, sir. Indicator is something that show what situation is like. This one is the table. This one is the table of universal indicator. We will use to compare the color with litmus paper. And the example sentence.
Litmus is the most used natural indicator.
Yes, sir. Very good, student. So we are done for this
Litmus
part.
symbol.
Next, we will learn about can you read it together? 3, 2, go. For today, we will learn about passive voice. For the usage of passive voice, we will use when we need to focus about the object in the sentence. For the example, B became the subject. For the structure, subject, verb to be, and verb 3. Could you give me an example of subject? He. What else? Ayurveda. What about the name of people? Sydney. Sydney can be subject or not? We can also use the name of the people to be subject, and verb to be is MR. And verb 3, could you give me an example? Again, please. Eaten. Gone. What else? Got it. And the example sentence, you will see. Can you read it together? 1, 2, go. Very good, student. So, what did you see in this picture? You will see a woman, right? What is she doing? Eating an orange. Can you guess what is the taste of orange? Look at her face. Sour. And next part, we will learn about acid and base in daily life. The same as vocabulary. I will play the audio just one time. You need to listen carefully and repeat after the sound.
There are foods with sour tastes like buttermilk, lemon juice, orange juice, and certain candies.
Yogurt. Very good. You will see this one is buttermilk and lemon juice and orange juice. Can you guess what is the taste of these things? Three things. What is the taste? Sour.
There's also a second taste that is bitter, leading someone to immediately want to spit it out of their mouth.
Yogurt. In this part, they describe that the second taste is bitter. Bitter. If bitter, an example of bitter taste drink is coffee. You will see in this picture. She is drinking coffee, right? And for the person who drink coffee, we all know that coffee is bitter. Yes, and for the person who don't like and drink it, they will feel want to spit coffee out of their mouth. You will see that picture.
There's all. These sour and bitter tastes are caused by acids and bases.
Yogurt. Very good.
The sour taste, like in orange juice, is tangy and is caused by acids found in drinks or other foods. On the other hand, bases have a bitter taste, like baking soda, and have a soap-like texture.
Okay. Can you guess lemon juice and orange juice? What is taste of this thing again? Sour and the baking soda. Baking soda. What is the taste of baking soda? Bitter.
Litmus is the most used natural indicator.
Bitter. This one, that one is an example of litmus paper, and most of people in the world you use litmus paper to test a substance, including acid and base.
The pH scale uses a range from 1 to 14, with liquids having a pH value between 0 and 7 as being acidic, with a score of 0 as being the strongest acid.
Do you see an example picture? What we call this picture again? The pH scale, and they describe that the scale that rate you will have the rate 1 to 14, and the liquid that have pH value between 0 and 7 will be acid, and the score of 0 it is the strongest acid.
Bases score between 7 and 14, with a liquid having a pH score of 14 being the strongest base.
Okay. Base, the score between 7 and 14 will be base, and the liquid that have pH scale of 14 it will be the strongest base. So we are done for this part. Next we will do the activity quizzes.